Hey guys, before we start I would like to say a big thank you to our patrons. Special honor to Eric. Thank you to Simon Sineda, David Heinzel, Melina Brunner, Robert Hartl, Erich Angel, Theresa, Reinhard Bauer and Maximilian Heinle. Without your help we can't make our game Cortex and this YouTube tutorial. My name is Simon Gangel and last time we worked on the second video tutorial part of this little wooden box here. You can check the links in the description below if you missed the first or the second part of the series. Now continue where we stopped the last time.
Now I want to handle this texture here. This iron part here, so I just selected the color and should I make it closed or not? This is now the question. Basically we need to make it like this. Tilted this side here. And I lost my color. No. Is there a possibility to make this a little bit brighter? So here the corner as well, we have some scratches and details for this. So then we will need this color. Just here, make here a little hole and whatever this is. I can delete this now here. Let's check out the other side. Here. Oh. So I will show you a little trick. Go to edit mode, select the face where you want to draw, but maybe not you don't want to draw on this face, you would just draw on this face here. So I will select it, go back to texture paint mode and hit this icon. So now this is covered with a white shadow or with a white color, and if you draw now on this, you just draw here on this face, and this is what I wanna do now. I just have this face here, and I will overpaint this what I'm having here, and covering all of this here. Now this. I guess this is better now. So the only thing is to draw here the shadow parts here. Sorry, I'm speaking again a little bit too silent, I guess. So, and do I have now this color? Okay, make some. Question is, do I need this? I guess not. Okay. Now deactivating this button again. And now we can draw again on every face. This is great. Well, do I find some parts where we need to rework this again? Basically, there's always something where you wanna change anything, but we did a good job so far. Selecting this, maybe paint here as well a little bit more. A little bit more, so we have here this, or maybe we'll make here a little hole so that we got some variety to this texture as well. This is nice. So let's compare it again. Oh, where's my reference? So everything is fine. Now I want to add some more geometry to this one. Go to object mode probably. And what I'm doing now is, going to top view, isographic view, and I will I should go to edit mode first, and I will add a new edge loop. And check this box. Correct UVs is very important, because now you can move your line and your UV layout is not influenced by this. But if you uncheck this, your texture is as well moving with you. So this is a very important setting. And I like really to use this. So let's make here a UV loop and here. Then another one here and here. Basically this should be good now. Check it out, and hopefully everything is working nicely. So extrude this now to the Z axis. Basically I like this, yes. So the only thing what I need to do now is selecting all these UVs here. Yes, I will need this here as well. So this is pretty important to select all of these edges and mark this as seam. Now I will just select them again, go here now to view, and extrude this again. Not extrude, unfold this again. Activating my okay, it's I'm snapping to grid, but I want to snap to vertex, so I'm doing this kind of arrangement now, and bring this as well here. Anyway, select this, scale it, and bring it to a position where you have just a dark color, for example here. So this is pretty small now, but you see that we have the blanket's thickness is now completely dark, and I like this color. So we don't need a texture information on this one. This is okay, it's fine like this. Okay, the next thing is to tidy up this a little bit, because yeah, we have now too much geometry. For example, yeah, we don't need this this edge loop here. Very important is to check auto merge editing, so that your UVs automatically merge if they have the same, if they share the same position. And when I now double G this is already merged, so I don't need to care if there's anything what I need to handle next. So this and this, and I guess it's perfectly tidied up now. You see we have some extra geometry here on the top side now, and the rest is basically perfect. But very important is, before we switch to Photoshop, that we will need to save this image now. So we have painted directly here in Blender on our texture, and we need to save this. You see that there's a little star on image. When we click on it, just save image, and my file is overwritten by this process. Save this here as well. And now we can switch to Photoshop. So when I'm drag and drop now the new texture, the overwritten texture to my Photoshop file, you see what have changed till the last time. So we see that there's some new details, and yes, this is what I meant before when I said that your layer will be merged to one. So we don't have any layers, so this is unnecessary now. So I will mark all of this now and merge this. So we have one layer left, because we don't need them, so it's, why should I keep them? Okay, now let's check if there are any parts which need to be corrected again. For example, here we want that this is a little bit better now. Okay, and this one, oh, sorry, I moved the whole texture before, so now it is good. So now correct those a little bit, and here there's one, and when I go here to UV, we see that this is fixed now, but this is bad, that we need to fix this here as well, because yeah, the space is very rare on this one here. Okay, I guess this is good now. Let's check this out as well. We can try to make this a little bit more better now. Okay. One thing what I really miss, missing is the arrow deer symbol. I want to place the arrow deer symbol maybe here on the top side, or should I place it somewhere here on the side? No, I wanna place it here. So what I need to do now is I will drag and drop the symbol, the texture of the symbol, to this file, and probably just place it somewhere here. And what to do now is this looks pretty interesting. Or should I make this one? Probably I should make it somewhere, something like this. Maybe it's not that good that I let it go over this, so maybe make it a little bit smaller. So this is inside of this one here. Okay. And then at least I want to remove those information, because this should be okay. Oh, why did I make a double click? So okay, good. But what we want to do now is, so we have now those two layers. We have the nails and we have our arrow deer sign symbol. I will check now the texture if something is missing or if I need to correct something, and then we head on. Well guys, I did some more detail painting here and there. For example, here, this one here, or we brought up here some more highlights. For example, we can still add here some highlights, but yeah, I'm happy with the result right now, and I think that I don't need more like this now. And yeah, I will show you the next step now. So what I'm usually do now is, if I deactivate those layers, I duplicate this layer, have a copy of this, and now I go here to filter, stylize, and find edges. And you see now that we have our image transformed to this contour image. Yeah, and the only thing what I need to do now is go here to multiply. And you see the difference. There is our painted texture, and with find edges we get this one here. And this is a pretty nice add-on to our image, because yeah, you see there's a difference with this filter. And I personally I like this change of appearance of this texture, but it's a little bit too hard. So usually I bring the opacity a little bit lower, so some maybe 50% or something like this. So we see this is not too extreme, and I like that there's still this outline or the stroke, but it's not too intense. So it is still here, but not too harsh. Yeah, now I can enable this layer again, and as well the nails. And now, in my opinion, everything is fitting together pretty nicely. But yeah, there is still something what I want to change. When I go now to... Okay, I need to make a new layer and draw here an outline. Because I think it's not perfect right now. Okay, here on this side and here on this side as well. Okay, and where is this side? Yeah, here. So make this outline or make this contour. So perfect. This is a correction layer. We have our nails, we have our weapon, and everything is finished now. Let's save this and make a PNG again. Sorry, we need a PNG. Yes, overwrite this, go to Blender, and reload our texture. And this is looking now like this. And what do you think now? Is it better? Do you like this method or to draw a hand-painted texture? For sure we need to export this now as well. And bring it to Unity. Basically, before exporting, I press Ctrl A to apply rotation and scale. But basically, it should be the correct size. Dimension. It is scale 1 and there's no rotation. But I do this anyway. This is just a routine for all my 3D objects. Okay, then save this. The material is, I just have this one. Okay, this is perfect. File, export, FBX. And I will select here, just selected objects. Yeah, mesh, experimental. And I will call this prop woodbox FBX. Perfect. And export this. And now I will test this in Unity. So we are now in Unity, and maybe this is not for everyone, this is just for our project, but how I do the export and import of my files now. So I need to go now to, not to player, I need to go to props, and we have here a folder, this is called Orodir, and I will make here a new folder, create folder. And I will call this wooden box. And here I will place all my stuff. So for example, we have torn elements. We have here our folder, and basically here should be my FBX file. Wooden box, this is here, perfect. I will just drag and drop it now here to my new folder. So it's inside here now. And when I click now on this image, or on this file, I will disable this one, import materials. I don't want to have this. I will create my own material for this. And when I go to model, okay, we don't need a light map on this because it will get an own shader now. So when I right click on this again and create material, and I will call this chapter, I will call this, chapter 01 prop wooden box, and I should probably right here matte as well. Okay, so this is done, and now I can go here to our own created shader, and I will select interactive diffuse. Okay, now I need my texture. We have here as well a props texture folder. Go to this folder now, and this is the correct texture. Yes, we have saved it, and I just drag and drop it as well here to props texture. Perfect. Now click again on this one, and I need to find the wooden box texture, drag it here, and it's done. I will change this here to black. Okay, and everything should be fine now. When this is the blocking of my mesh of this wooden box, it's very old, and we have created for this one as well a light map. So I will just place it now here, and I see now that I have made a little mistake. You see that the cursor is inside of the box, and I shouldn't do this. This is wrong. So go back to Blender. It's on the other screen, so I need to drag and drop this. So this is not good. So we have this 3D cursor. It's on 0, 0, 0. That's very important. Now I press Ctrl Shift Alt C and bring the origin to the 3D cursor. This is very important because I want that my prop is navigated with by this point here. Okay, File, Export again, FBX. Everything is still okay. And I can export this. Hopefully this is now overwritten. Wooden box. Let's show this in Explorer. Because when I drag and drop it now again, then it will be not replaced, it will be duplicated, and I don't want to have this. It's just working for the first time, but now I need to open this in folder and open this here, and now I can drag and drop it here, and now this will be replaced. Perfect. And yes, now the origin is correctly on the ground side, and now I drag and drop as well my wooden box texture to this one, and this is looking pretty nice. This is really looking pretty nice. When the only thing what I need to do now is making it a prefab, so assigning colliders, and I need to make this as well with a physics so that we can for example move it, or that we can jump on it and everything like this. But this is not part of this tutorial, but it's now implemented basically to the game engine, and it looks pretty nice. If you liked this little tutorial, please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for further tutorials. We love creating tutorials, but we need as well some support. Become our patron and help us to help you. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again. Cheers!